Hello everyone, I hope you are all having a really fantastic day. Today is unboxing day. It is the January unboxing. I am filming this before the boxes have arrived with all you lovely customers, so I don't yet know what you think of them. Ooh, so it's always a bit nervous. They should be arriving today, tomorrow, over the next couple of days. So I really hope you like them. It's a little bit, feels a bit different, the boxes this month. The theme is a moment of monochrome. So not quite as colourful as my usual boxes, but I think they look really lovely. I'm really excited about them and I hope you like them too. As you can see, I am filming from home again. So I've tried to put a slightly nice background behind me. Now that all my sewing things are at the office and not here, it's a little bit tricky to find somewhere that looks nice, so I hope it looks okay. Anyway, I shall start with the classic boxes, which I have behind me here, beside me even, and I just want to show you, this is how the boxes look when I send them out. So everything is packaged, looks really nice, all beautifully presented. But the fabric this month is quite slippery and it's also quite a lightweight fabric. So I'm imagining once it leaves my hands and is with the postman or whatever delivery service it's going with, especially if it's going overseas, they get thrown about all over the place. So if it doesn't turn up looking like this, I really do apologise. I hope they look as beautiful when you open them as I think they do when I package them up. So, as you can see, a moment of monochrome. So everything's kind of, it's not black and white, but more sort of those muted tones. So there's sort of black, white, silvery grey, navy, and then a little touch of gold in the fat quarters. I love the fat quarters this month, so I'm going to start there. Start with the fat quarters. Look how, ooh, oh no! Dropped one. Here we go. So just look how gorgeous these are. So they're navy, white and gold in different prints. So we've got this one. I love this one. This is a kind of geometric style. I'll try and hold it up so you can see. This one's got a star print on it. This is stars and dots. And then this one, can you kind of see, has navy blue and gold stripes on it. So I'll unfold this one to show you. I think they're gorgeous. I just really love them. I mean, I always love the fat quarters. I find fat quarters really just pretty and inspiring. They just make me really happy, which is why I include them in the boxes. So yeah, the classic box has 4 fat quarters, the mini has 3 and the luxury has 5, and oh, they're just lovely. I really like the colours of this one. Anyway, continue. The sweet treat, trying to find something that kind of matched the theme. So we've got the fizzy cola bottles, because the packaging is black. So some fizzy cola bottles for you to enjoy. Then of course we've got matching Gutterman thread. Is it a bit too bright in here? Let me see if I can just fix that. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I think it was looking a little bit too bright, a little bit too blown out, so you weren't going to be able to see all the lovely things. So yes, as usual, there is a reel of Gutterman thread that matches the main fabric. My little care card, so I always include one of these cards that says, for fabric care and washing guidelines, please visit, and it gives a website to visit so that you know how to care for the fabrics. Then we've got a little package, and in here we have 5 little black buttons. So I won't hold them up really close because the camera's not going to focus very well on there, but yes, there are some black buttons to go with your project. box this month has a little gift from Merchant and Mills, which is a seam ripper. Very useful tool to have. If you don't have, I would be really surprised if anybody doesn't already have a seam ripper. But I did find out recently that it's a really good idea to upgrade or update your seam ripper regularly, because there's a little blade in it and it does get blunt, which I don't know why I had never ever thought about that, but I was wondering why my seam ripper wasn't working as well as usual the other day. So everyone has a brand new, pretty, perfect seam ripper. I like there's a little like blurb on the back. It says, also known as an unpicker. I think my mum used to call it a quick unpick, so I've heard that as well. This pointy little chappy is not just for correcting those unexpected mistakes. The underrated seam ripper is also the sewist's best friend for zips and alterations. Perfect. Indeed it is. It's a perfect little tool. Okay, so this isn't in the mini box, but in the classic and the luxury boxes there is also a tape measure from Merchant and Mills. Black and white tape measure that has both metric and imperial measurements on. So it's 150 centimetres or 60 inches long. So again, another perfectly handy little tool. Plus it looks really nice draped around your neck if you want to be a proper tailoress, or tailor of course. So tape measures. Okay, the fabric that's gone into the mini and classic boxes. Mini has 1 metre, classic has 2.5 metres, and as I said, this is quite a lightweight and a very slinky, slippery fabric. It is a georgette. I shall hold it up nice and close. So it is an ivory background with a black leaf print all over it, and yeah, it is so drapey and slinky and it's gorgeous. I really, really love it. It was a bit of an interesting fabric to cut, the amount that we were cutting as well. Luckily I had some very handy, helpful volunteers, and we managed it. So it's gorgeous. I think it's going to look great as blouses, you know, updating workwear or just something a bit smarter, for evenings out, that kind of thing. A really nice fabric for blouses and stuff. And I have a blog post on my website with tips and tricks for working with slippery fabrics, which I will link to below. So if you've never worked with a fabric like georgette before, which is quite slinky and slippery, check out that blog post for some handy tips and tricks. So that's the classic box, and I will put all this back and get the luxury box to show you. Ta-da! Okay, so this is what the luxury box looked like when I packaged them up. And again, we have the seam ripper and the tape measure from Merchant and Mills. I absolutely love Merchant and Mills. Their products are really fantastic quality. And another packet of fizzy cola bottles. Again, 5 little black buttons in a little package. The matching Gutterman thread. And then the fat quarters. So as I said, there were 5 fat quarters in the luxury box, and this one also includes a navy and gold polka dot fat quarter. So all the boxes have a different selection of these 5. Then the pattern, so every luxury box comes with a pattern from an independent designer, and this month it's from Sew Over It, and it is the vintage shirt dress, which is a really gorgeous, flattering pattern. Good for slightly more confident beginners or intermediate sewists, as you've got a collar to attach, buttons, buttonholes, that kind of thing, and it looks like there's a little bit of gathering on the shoulder seams as well. So it's a really, really, really nice dress. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these being made up. especially if you use this fabric. I think this fabric is gorgeous. It's from one of my favourite companies, Lady McElroy. They have the most gorgeous fabrics, and their cotton lawns I think are just absolutely beautiful and fantastic quality. So, it's probably not going to show up in this light, so I'll insert a picture here so that you can see, but it is a silvery grey kaleidoscope pattern. And yeah, it's lovely. It's just so soft and buttery and scrummy. I really do love these cotton lawns. I think they're perfect. And I know it's not showing up on the screen very well because of the pattern, but hopefully yes. You can see a picture here. So there you have it. Those are the January A Moment of Monochrome SewHayleyJane boxes. I really hope you love them. First one of 2018. I can't believe it's 2018. Many more exciting things to come. I am already planning the next few months' boxes as I'll be on a sort of maternity leave, so everything is as well planned as hopefully it can be, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody makes from these boxes. If you would like to share pictures of the boxes when you receive them, I absolutely love hearing about that, so you can put it on Instagram or Facebook, and you can use the hashtag SewHayleyJane. Or if you would like to post pictures of something that you've made from the boxes, again, I absolutely love seeing what you've made, and I pull some of them together to make a blog post as well. So if you can either send it to me on Facebook or email, or on Instagram using the hashtag SewHayleyJaneMakes. Obviously the photos need to be pretty good quality in order to go onto the blog, not, you know, grainy or anything, so brighter, nice and clear pictures are always a winner. So yes, I hope you really enjoy these boxes and enjoy sewing whatever it is you're going to sew out of them. I can't wait to see, and I will catch up with you all really soon. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Bye!